Hello everybody and welcome back to Dana's Coloring Obsession. We are here finally doing our first part to our color along for the month of March. You all voted and Meine, Reise, durch, Europa by Rita Berman won, and this is the page that won. And I have some plans. I think we're going to go with like a sunset. And I think our Eiffel Tower is going to have some Clearo metallic watercolors on it. That'll be exciting. I don't know if we're going to do the watercolors today. I forgot to get that out, but I might just stop the video and grab them, depending. But we have a few things ready to go on my brain for us to get started with everything. I'm going to be using some Black Widows, and I think we're just going to do it, me editing the video again with the pencils I'm using on the screen. Let's go. So first and foremost, I'm really excited about this page. I've seen it colored a lot, so I'm going to try real hard not to. I will have some inspiration that I pull from a little bit for the sky, but of course I'll put my own spin on it, and I will give credit where credit is due when we get there. I don't know if we're doing that today, so that's why I'm not. Anyway, okay, so I want to start. Let's just get this terracotta pot out of the way. I want to do a terracotta pot. For this little pot next to the little kitties. I almost said birds. Wow. Okay. And I am going to be using darkest to lightest. Rusty in the Monarch set, which is MN122. You know what? You guys can see that. Now I'll put it on the screen. That's just lazy, Dana. In the Black Widow set, we have BW22, which is Foxy Brown. And then our lightest color is Saddle, which is in the Dragon set. You guys can't, it's like almost rubbed off, which is DG137. Okay, so I am going to just do the shadows over here, I think. So I'm just gonna, wow, that's not as dark as I thought it would be. I might grab a dark brown just for the edges on this side, because this is a lot redder than I was anticipating. It's still fine, it'll work, but it's not quite as dark as I want it. But we'll get there. We shall get there. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to go all the way across here. It's Thursday that I'm recording this, the 14th. And I think I'm going to get it up today, so I've been a little bit late. I've been taking naps and things. I'm having some really hard time with my insomnia lately. It's been kicking my butt, plus Jackson's sick, so he's fine. He's going to be just fine. He's just got a little bit of an infection going on, which is sad. But he's got medicine and we're fixing him up. Jackson's the wiener dog, if you didn't know. Okay. And like I said, that's awful bright, but I'm going to grab a darker color and fix that. I'm just kind of blending these two colors together. This one's more on the brownie side. Okay. All right, and let's go with our lighter. I'm gonna go back in with my Rusty and kind of blend a little more into the browns. Very lightly. I'm taking my Foxy Brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna take Huntsman in the Black Widow set BW117 and just lightly, very slightly, add some darker to this rusty red brown color. Very lightly. I'm like just blending some in so that it's not fire engine red and clashing a little bit with the other colors. Maybe I chose the wrong color there, but I'm fixing it. And then we'll go in again with the Foxy Brown, the middle tone there, because it's got a little bit of red and a little bit of brown in it. And this will just, so this just mellows out that red in the darker areas. Once I blend that through, I might go in and make a darker line as well with the Huntsman. We'll see. Just layering at this moment. And it's starting to take shape. I don't know if that glare at all you can see. Let me turn the light down a little bit. See if that helps the glare not be so bad. Well, we're off to a good start already, having to fix things already. It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna be fine. I need my eraser too. I'm getting a little bit over the lines there because I don't want to erase everything I just did. There we go. There's still a little bit I need to erase, but I'll save you guys the torture. Okay, I am going to go in a little bit more with the Foxy Brown and then a little more again with the Huntsman. Okay, Huntsman it is. Now I'm pushing a tiny bit harder. Now there's a lot of layers here, so it's not going to come out as strongly as it would if I were pushing this hard on just the first layer. That's why I can do it. Without it looking funny. Okay. Just getting that, deepen up that shadow. Okay. I'm gonna go with Foxy Brown again. Just to blend a little more. All right, that's good enough, I think. There's our pot. Okay, and I'm gonna cut this part out. I'm gonna erase around it a little bit. Okay, there's our pot. And I actually did not grab greens, so I'm gonna have to look at greens for the leaves and stuff. We'll save that part for later. Right now, let's go ahead and see her. Let's do some of these flowers, shall we? I'm gonna start with the pink ones. We're gonna go, let's see. Let me zoom you into the one that you can't see right now. Hold on one second. All right, here we are. And I'm gonna take, in the dragon set, Maiden Pink, DG162, Delicious Pink in the Scorpion set, SC41, and actually gonna just go right for white in the Black Widow set, BW91. It's actually called Casper, not white, but it's white. So let me start with our darkest color. And I am gonna do the center of the petals here. And come straight up the center, like that. Oh, I didn't really work out what we're going to do in the middle there. All right, so that's that. And then I'm going to take, oh, this needs to be sharpened. Look at that nub. Just a second. And then I'm going to go in, actually, let me grab the dark again. Where did it go? There it is. I'm going to do a little bit on the outside edge with the dark pink as well, of the flipped up part of the petal. Just up top here. All right, and now I'm going to take my Delicious Pink, go on the outside of that darker pink. Make it a little darker. If I don't like it in certain areas. Then I'm going to use the pink on the outside down here too. leaving some white area for highlight. And then I'm going to go in with that Casper and blend it so that it's smooth. And if I don't like that, then I'll use a blender pen too. Okay, now I'm going to use my Casper on the outside edges of everything. I say everything, but I mean the petals. The Black Widow white doesn't quite blend like the Prisma white does. So I might see what the blender pen does, because you really just can't see much of what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm going to try the blender pen and see what we're going to do with that here. I've got a Rembrandt Splendor blender from Lyra. And we're going to see if that'll help me. Really doesn't matter which blender pen you use, or whatever you prefer. That just softens the edges there, you know. I still like it well enough. I'm just trying to branch out a little bit on my flower game. As I said in my Sundays Are for Whips video, trying to do new things. And that's, I mean, that's pretty. It's cute. I don't know what to do with the middle yet. We'll come back to that. But these two are also going to be the pink color. And then I think we're going to go with, for this and this, we're going to do some orangey peach colors. More peach than orange. And I think a couple of the buds will be pink, but a lot of them will be orange as well. So let's do one of these pink ones up here. Take our darkest pink, which is the Maiden Pink. And I'm gonna go over the shade, the lined parts, the shadowy bits. All right, I'm gonna go in with the delicious pink. We're going to have a light area kind of in the middle there. Okay, I'm going to take the dark pink again. Here. All right, I'm going to take my white. And just put a coat on there, and then I'm going to take the blender to it. All right, I'm going to take the delicious pink and do a tiny bit on the edges of the white here, because it's pretty stark difference there, and I want it to blend a little more than that. All right, so I might take a red. I'm going to look and see if I can do this here. I'm going to take blood red from the Cobra set, CB61, and I'm just going to go around the outside shadows just to deepen it up a little bit and kind of just blend that into the darker maiden pink, just for a little more depth to the flower, like that, just like that. And I'm not using much pressure, I'm just making it a little darker. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, I'm going to do the same exact thing on this flower. And I'll be right back. Okay, we are back and we are going to do the orange flowers now. And I'm going to use white with those as well. We have from darkest to lightest toadstool from the black, toadstool from the black set BW03, and candy from the Monarch set MN036, and then the Casper again from the Black Widow set BW91. And I'm going to take my darkest and I'm just going to make it dark down in the center here around the middle thingy-mabobber. This isn't quite orange, it's more of a peach color. Like that. I'm gonna blend it out so there's not a harsh line there. And grab candy. And go back in a little bit. Whoops, sorry, I smacked the microphone with the pencil. I'm gonna go back in a little bit with the toadstool and get rid of that line. Blend it out into the petal more. Like that. And then I'm going to use white on the outside edge. And I'm going to go back in with the middle color, which is the candy. And again, I didn't do anything with the center. I will figure out centers a little bit later. Oh my goodness. Okay, and now down here. I'm going to use shadows here. So I'm going to, the left hand side is going to be darker. And I might get a orange. I am gonna. Okay, burnt orange in the Scorpion set SC99. I'm gonna just around the center barely just bring in a little bit darker of an orange in the center here. Just a little. Just a little, and then on this one, we're going to go on the outside edge with it. There. That's actually one of our cat colors. So, okay, and then I'm going to go with candy. And then white over here. Perfect. All right. So let's do some buds here. All right, let's see. There's some shadowing dots. I don't know if you guys can see that on the buds themselves. So I'm just going to use those. And we'll do one orange one down here. or peach, I guess. So toadstool. And then candy. And then white. I'm going to go back in again a little bit with the toadstool, make it darker over here. Okay, there's that one. And then I'm going to do one up here with the toadstool. And then the candy. And then the white. Cool. And now I'm going to grab again the two colors for the pink flowers, which is the Delicious Pink and the Maiden Pink being the darker of the two. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And white. And a little bit more of the Maiden Pink to make it darken it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and down here. Right. A little more of the dark Maiden Pink. There. Cool. All right, so the flower buds are done besides the middle portions. I might go in with some glitter gel pen for those. Actually, I will. So that's what we're going to do with those. So they're going to stay blank for a little while. We're not going to go into for that. Excuse my yawn. I'm going to try not to do that, you guys, but I'm still having sleeping problems, so bear with me. Okay, next we're going to let's do all these little hearts with a couple different colors, some different color pinks. Well, a red and a pink. I have the Blood Red in the Cobra set, and then the Bliss in the Monarch set. Okay, and I'm just gonna color with a little bit of a highlight. There we go, just like that. And I'm going to do the rest of the little hearts and I'll be right back. Oh, I just noticed we have one more bud over here. Let's make that orange. With our toadstool candy and white. Oh, I grabbed the maiden, not the white. Ooh, that would have been bad. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, with some pink and orange glitter stardust, not glitter, but Stardust Jelly Roll in the center of the flowers, and then these little bauble things here as well. So I'm going to take, I have a light and a dark pink that I'm going to use. I'm going to take the dark pink and do the center here. Like that. And then I'm going to take the lighter pink and do the balls around the outside. That. And I'm going to take my orange and do the center of this guy. And then I'm going to go through and all of the little baubles I'm going to, here, let me use them out just a tiny bit. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of randomly do some baubles here. Now, all these little white dots that are free that you see are probably going to be white or just sparkly and not the colors of these, but I'm going to just color some of these so that we have glitter. Because how can you go wrong with glitter, right? Okay, and now I'm going to do light pink. Right, and then I'm going to do this thing as dark pink. I think I've hit the mic this recording more than I have this whole entire almost a year that I've been doing this. My apologies. Awesome. Okay. And now, gotta love that glitter, man. Gotta love that glitter. Okay. Let's now go ahead and I do have the color combination for him. But let's go ahead and just finish. Let's do some of the leaves for these flowers. All right, so I am going to be using Forest Cobra Set CB96, Leaf Green Monarch Set MN058, sorry, Apple from the Monarch Set MN047, and Calm Lime from the Dragon Set DG143. And I am gonna do these big leaves here. I'm gonna start down here with the darkest. And kind of climb up there. Okay, like that, and then grab our leaf green. Blend it in a little bit, avoiding the outlining of the leaf. And we're going into apple. And then into calm lime. Okay, and then I'm gonna start with the leaf green, and I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of a line here, just halfway up on one side from the center. If that makes, on the line of the center line of, towards the middle of the leaf, like that. Also a little bit in the middle, just a little, I think. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the apple to go ahead and finish off the outside lines. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with all of my colors to deepen and get rid of tooth. Leaf. And again, it's on here a little bit. And then apple. And then that goes up the center and around the outside. And then last but not least, our calm lime down at the tip there. Okay, that's how I'm going to be doing all of these three. And then get that. Okay. All right. And let's see. Let's grab our two lightest colors, which are the calm green, or excuse me, the calm lime and the apple. And I'm going to do the little tiny petals on these three flowers here, or leaves, sorry, leaf stems, whatever. And I'm taking the apple and just doing the beginning of each leaf here towards the stem. Real simple. These smaller leaves are just real simple. And I'm gonna color in with the apple, the stem as well. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the calm lime And finish off each leaf, blending it out. This pencil needs to be sharpened. Okay, so some of these need to get rid of the line there. Again, my hard pressure. You think I would learn. I try, but then I get in a rush. Before you say anything, yes, this is me rushing. This is me rush coloring, which I know we haven't gotten a ton done, but I've already been recording for well over an hour. Okay, so I'm going to do that on these two, and these two are going to be done. Okay, and then so I'm gonna, off camera, I'm gonna do the rest of these little flowers as well as these two of these leaves. Not this moment though. I'm gonna go ahead and do something else with you, but let's do this envelope here. I've already got some colors here. I've got the saddle, which is a tannish brown, so I'm going to use that, and it's in the dragon set for DG137, and I'm just going to kind of go around the stamps, or this stamp at least, and down this edge here and across just a little. I might grab a not so more of a muddied tan, if that makes sense, here in a second, because everything I have out is reddish browns. Hold on. Okay, and I've got Fawn here from the Monarch set, MN121, and I'm just going to kind of blend into that what I already did. And it's just a muddier color. That's kind of what I wanted in the first place. Okay, and then I'm going to so these lines are yellow and red, usually, or not yellow and red, geez, blue and red on the outside there. Okay, I'm taking my blood red diamond from the Cobra set, CB61. And I'm just doing every other one of these little lines here. And then I'm taking Blue Daisy from the Monarch set, MN113. Oh dear, the microphone's in the way. I'm gonna have to use my eraser, obviously. I'll just, at the end, use some white Tule art and cover that up. There's a tiny, you can tell. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's done there. Let's see. Here, let me get these leaves done so that you guys can see what we've accomplished so far. Hold on. Okay, so there we have it today, you guys. I'm sorry we didn't get farther along. I finished off the leaves here and here, and then this weekend I will get either the entire thing done or a huge chunk of it done, and we'll have 3 parts or 2, hopefully only 2. But yeah, I have to go for now today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of our little community that is growing. So exciting. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.